Okay guys, quick hack here for Origin 50 owners. Many people complain that you cannot activate the effects loop without the foot switch jack, right? The owner of this amp does not have a foot switch for this amp. You cannot activate the effects loop. Now, you can use a jack like that, stereo jack, and insert it in the back of your amp like that. Problem with that is that it also disables the gain pot, right, the push-pull pot. So you can activate the effects loop by doing that, but you'll lose control of this guy here. So I'm just going to show you a very easy hack that you can make to your amp, as long as you know how to solder. All the usual stuff with this, right? Don't go into an amp like this unless you know a little bit about what you're doing, and make sure it's powered off and has been for quite some time. If the amp's been off for a day, you will be fine. What we're going to do is I'm going to lift the leg on this R37. I'll show you how I do this right on these boards. I use a bit of, I'll zoom in. There you go. I use, because this is lead-free solder on these Marshall boards, it's pretty hard to work with, right? So I'll just actually get my iron and I'll put some fresh solder on there. It's just enough to wiggle the component loose. You can see I can move it, right? It's loose now. And I'll pull it up. Just as simple as that. All right, that side of that resistor is now out. And I'm going to leave it like that because one day someone might want to put it back in again. And we need to do the same for R36. So let's repeat the procedure. Same spot. Okay, that's now free. I'll lift it out. There we go. Now both of those are up. Okay, and now with them both out, both of the legs out like that, all we need to do now is solder these legs together. Okay, so they're both out of the PCB, but we actually want them to be joined together. So with my iron here, just a little bit of solder there, join them together. Okay, so with that now in place, we're going to power this on and we're going to see if we've got a permanent effects loop. Okay guys, for the test, I have got an Eventide H9 sitting right here. It's obviously plugged into the loop. As you can see, there's nothing in the foot switch. And here we go. Okay, you can hear that delay, right? We're cooking with gas, right? So we have the effects loop working permanently, no foot switch in here. If you plug the foot switch in, you'll still be able to control the boost function, the gain boost. That will still work by a foot switch, and it also still works, right? So as I said before, if you do the old kind of this hack where you just plug the jack in, you'll lose control of your gain boost on the front. There you go guys, simple hack, permanent effects loop in an Origin. Get into it.